welcome back to another video. Today I have my autumn favourites and I have a couple of fails with you. I'm going to jump right in because I want to get this filmed before Fraser the baby wakes up and disturbs it and tries to grab everything, because he will do. So I'm going to start with my fails, and I've got two. The first one is this cake turntable, which kind of looks fine. I bought it from eBay because I wanted to make my oldest boy Tommy a birthday cake, and I wanted to decorate the sides, frost it, and I've heard that it's a lot easier to do on one of these turntables, and I just wanted to make my life a little bit easier. So I found one on eBay and it was, I think, under £6. So I thought it probably isn't brilliant, but it should do the job. You know, it's a turntable, it's not going to be too complicated to get it right. Anyway, when it came in the post, and it was really poorly packaged. It was just one of those plastic mail bags, and that was it. There was no padding, there was nothing else. It was just this. It comes in two parts that you have to clip together, and that was it. There's no padding to protect it. And if I can kind of show you, see if it will show you how uneven it is. It's not flat at all. It's not showing brilliantly. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to film it on the side because it does show up really well. Can you see that turning? It kind of goes up and down. I hope that showed you how uneven it is. It's just not flat at all. It's been bent and there's no way of getting it to go back. Well, no way that I was willing to do without getting a refund. So I got a replacement. The replacement is fine, and I have used it and it did work really well. My next fail is, unfortunately, this product. I usually love simple products. This is the eye makeup remover, and it says it removes waterproof mascara as well. I've recently been wearing waterproof mascara because my eyes just get so irritated by mascara and any sort of makeup. I've got quite oily skin, and so unless I've primed my skin properly, my makeup will run. And by the time I get to the mid-afternoon, evening, my eyes just can't handle it. I look like I'm crying. So I've switched to waterproof mascara, but of course you have to get it off. And I hate the kind of idea of the mascara staying there. So I've been using eye makeup remover that removes waterproof mascara. I got this thinking that it's a simple product, it should be really good for sensitive skin, and because I don't really like using the products around my eyes because it hurts my eyes, but obviously I have to use it to get the mascara off. It doesn't take the mascara off. It does a little bit, but I have to really pull it off, get the cotton pad. I don't use cotton pads anymore. I use little towelette pads, reusable ones. I'm having to really get it on and kind of drag the eyelashes to get the mascara off. So it does something a little bit, but not enough. And I don't really want to pull out my eyelashes because that's when they start falling out, and I don't need that. So yeah, this is a bit of a fail. I will not be getting it again. So I normally love simple products, but this one I don't. So moving on to my favourites for autumn, I'm going to start with kind of skincare, makeup, toiletries, those kind of things. And I will start with a lipstick. It's actually the lipstick I'm wearing at the moment. It came from Primark. It's this lipstick here. So it comes with the lip crayon and the lip liner. So that's the lip liner and that's the lip crayon, and it's just a really nice neutral colour. Does it have a colour on it? It says light brown. Just a lovely neutral colour. I don't really like anything too dark on my lips. I do occasionally wear something a bit darker, but most of the time I like something quite natural looking, and this is brilliant for, particularly for daytime, and you could wear it all year round. Yeah, I've been loving this, and it feels really nice on too. It's kind of like a matte lipstick, but it doesn't say it's matte, so whether it is or not I'm not too sure, but it definitely looks like it's matte to me. The next thing is an Aldi product, and it's this hot cloth cleanser. I'd heard really good things about this cleanser, so I thought I would give it a go. I saw it in the shop and I just picked it up. I think it was around £5. I'm not 100% sure. I would have to look it up to see how much I paid for it. It was a while ago that I bought it. It says it gently cleanses and exfoliates to leave skin feeling smooth and soft. It's for all skin types. skincare with cocoa butter and eucalyptus oil and extracts from chamomile, rosemary and white tea. I use this at night. I usually take my makeup off with like a makeup remover type thing, so I often have that off before dinner time, tea time, but before going to bed I'll use this. So you just put it on your skin, dry skin, just rub it all in, and then get a cloth or something to wipe it off, and you use hot water to wipe it all off, and then just sprinkle a little bit of cool water on your skin afterwards, and my skin feels so soft. It is so true that it says it feels smooth and soft. It really does. It feels to me like I've done a face mask, that kind of feeling of really like a fresh feeling that you get after a face mask. And so I've really enjoyed using this, and I keep looking in the shop to try and find it, and so far I haven't found it again. I've heard that it's really hard to get hold of, because those that know about it really love it, and so pick it up when they see it. I have seen on their website, so I might have to order online. Next I have a couple of hair products. As some of you may know, I have been doing the Curly Girl method since around the end of August, so it's over 3 months that I've been doing the Curly Girl method now. And at first the one thing that I really struggled with was the co-wash, so washing your hair with conditioner rather than shampoo. So I found this one, and it's a Tresemme Perfectly Undone, and it does say perfect start for a flowing wavy look, and at the bottom here it does say that it's silicone free. So is that just there? This is really good. I've used it this morning. My hair does not feel good, greasy. It feels nice and clean. My hair's not looking the best today because I had to go and do the nursery run with wet hair, which is what happens a lot of the time for me, but that's not because of this product. That'll just be because I've been out in the cold air, and maybe my other products aren't the best. I'm not really enjoying my gel at the moment, so I need to find another one, but this has really kind of cleaned my hair. My hair feels nice and clean, and I never have any problems, and I'm down to washing my hair twice a week, which for me is absolutely amazing that that's even possible. I have purchased it again, and I will be purchasing it again. It's less than £2. Get it from not from Pound Stretcher. I don't know that you can get it anywhere else. I haven't heard that you can get it anywhere else. So if you do want to try this out, you would probably have to go to Pound Stretcher to get it. So it's a Perfectly Undone one that you need to get, rather than any of the other ones. So talking about low poos or shampoos without silicone in, this is one that I've been using. Ignore those 2 marks, that's just from the stand in the bathroom. It's called Happy Naturals Curl Defining Shampoo. It's 97% natural, free from parabens, petrochemicals, sulfates and silicones. If I've said that right, it just says here. It's shea butter and olive. Condition and define for beautiful frizz-free curls. When I was first struggling with the Curly Girl method at the beginning, I thought I just need to go and get a low poo without silicone in, and so I found this in Tesco's. It was, I think, £3 or £4 if I remember rightly. So more expensive than I would normally pay because it's quite a small bottle, but I'm not using it all the time, and because I'm down to 2 washes a week now, and I don't even use it every single week, I don't mind paying that. I'm pretty sure it's Curly Girl friendly. I haven't checked every single ingredient. I probably should. I've just noticed on the back too, there's more things listed there that it's free from, so that's good that it's got free from all those other things as well. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It cleans my hair nicely, smells quite nice. You can smell the olive. Yeah, it's mostly olive I think I can smell, and probably the shea butter. Or is it the shea butter I can smell? I'm not too sure. It does smell quite nice. I don't use it all the time, but every now and then I feel like maybe I've got a bit of build-up of product and I want something a bit stronger. Not that this is strong, but that's going to really cleanse my hair more than the conditioner will. So I've really enjoyed using this. The next item I mentioned recently in an online haul, and it is this lamp. It's a gel shellac lamp, and obviously all the bits that go with it. I haven't even got the plug here with me. Oh, it's in this little bag. I've only done my nails twice since having it, but I have really enjoyed those 2 times. Although it still takes quite a while to do my nails because I'm still getting used to it, at least I don't have to wait once they're done. They're all finished. I can go and get on with my day, and I'm not going to smudge or chip my nails. In that instance, I can go and get on with looking after children and cooking food and doing cleaning, laundry, whatever I need to do. I will link the online haul for you so that you can go and watch that and see all the other bits that I got to go along with the lamp. And the last thing on the kind of skincare, hair products type theme is my rice water that I've been using. Basically water that's been, or rice has been soaked in water, and then the rice has been taken away and the water then used on my hair. I haven't done it this week, but for the last few weeks I've been doing it every Saturday, and my hair feels so amazing after doing it. I will link the video where I show you what I do to make the rice water, but look online, there's so many videos and blog posts and things like that showing you how to make the rice water and how to use it. I think you can use it on your skin, and it's just really, it cleanses my hair, makes it very, very soft and shiny, and yeah, definitely worth doing. I will be doing it again in the future. Next I have a few items of clothing. It's very rare that I will buy new things for myself, but around the beginning of September I was desperate for some things to wear. We were moving into a new season, and I'd coped just about over the summer. I bought 1 or 2 things, but I had coped to kind of get through the summer without spending too much money. But heading into a new season, and my clothes that I wore last year obviously don't fit me, because last year I was pregnant and the year before that I was smaller than I am now. So the first item is a pair of leggings. I'm actually wearing them. Not that you're going to be able to see anything, they're just black leggings. What I like about them is they stay up. Often I'm finding with my other leggings I'm constantly like yanking them up because they're falling down, and I don't know what it is, whether my oversized post-baby belly is pushing the leggings down, or I don't know what. It should be holding it up, because if it goes up above the belly, surely the belly's so big that it can keep it up. I don't know. These leggings don't fall down, so I really like that. They're also quite thick. I don't want them to be thin like tights. I want them to be not like trousers, obviously, and I'm not going to walk around with just the leggings on and a short top, but I just want to feel like I've got something more on than tights, and these are nice and thick. The next couple of items are both pinafore dresses. By the way, all these items are from Sainsbury's. I'm not sure that they will be in anymore or not. This is the pinafore, one of the pinafores I've been wearing. It's really quite hard to see. Just turn that down, so that's going to help a little bit. So obviously you've got the straps, and it's got 2 buttons at the side, and there is a little pocket there as well. It is a kind of corduroy material. That's showing up at all. It's kind of a corduroy. Because this one is black, this one does pick up fluffs quite easily, which is a little bit frustrating, but I think this one looks the best on me. I think it's something to do with the shape. It's got a bit of a waistband here around the middle, and obviously this just kind of sits here, and I just feel like it kind of skims over me, but it gives me a little bit of a waist, or the illusion that I've got a waist. This other pinafore that I've got, this one here, I prefer wearing this one. This one feels far more comfortable on me, but when I see myself either in the mirror or on photos, I'm not as keen on this one, but I always wear this one. This is the one I go to mostly because I feel the most comfortable in it, and it's a denim one. This one doesn't have a waist, has 2 little pockets in the front, obviously the little buttons there, so there's no other buttons, there's no kind of waist. And I feel with this one that because there's no waist on it, it doesn't give me any definition, or give the illusion that I've got a waistline. And so sometimes it makes me look bigger than I am, and sometimes pregnant, or I feel like it makes me look pregnant. Obviously I'm not, and I'm not trying to hide that, but the reason why I like it so much is because it just skims over everything. It's not pulling in any place. I feel so comfortable in it. It's not as comfortable as wearing pyjamas, but so much more comfortable than wearing jeans. And yeah, it's just, I would go for this more than anything. This and a pair of leggings and like a striped top. I'm happy with that, very comfortable. And then I have another dress tunic. This one I really like wearing as well. It's kind of like a tunic. It has 3/4 length sleeves. It's a denim material or tight material, but it's really stretchy, so it's really soft. Whereas the pinafore is definitely like jeans denim material. This is, although it looks like denim, is really soft, and it's got turn-up sleeves there. It has pockets. We all love a pocket, don't we? And it kind of goes to my mid-calf, and so I wear this with leggings. This, although it doesn't have a waist, I feel like it does give me a little bit of a waist because of this here. I don't know if it's going to show up. It's kind of got some stitching that kind of goes from here down, so it kind of gives me a little bit of definition, and it's the same on the back as well with the stitching. Next I have some household items, and I'll start with some soap dispensers. Very interesting, these things, but I really like these. There's 2 of them. They're from IKEA. They're both glass with chrome tops. I'll show you this one first. So this has got a flat top, so you just press there and the soap comes out the bottom, and once you open it, it has quite a big opening, bigger than your normal soap dispenser. I'll show you the other soap dispenser and then I'll explain exactly why I like them so much. This one is slightly different because it's got a different top, and you just press down here and the soap comes out there. And again, this one's got a very big opening there. I have these in the kitchen. This one has hand soaping and this one has dish soaping. So the reasons why I like them, one is that the glass, not that I necessarily want to see the liquid in it, but I find when I'm filling up the soap dispenser, I always overfill it. I'm always try not to, and I keep checking to make sure I've not overfilled it, and then all of a sudden I've overfilled it, it's all spilling out, and I've got a right mess on my hands. I've wasted product, which frustrates me more than anything. With these, I can know obviously when we're getting to the top and stop putting products in. I don't need to guess whether we're at the top or not, because sometimes it's really hard to tell. If you're kind of looking into a bit of a dark hole, you can't tell if you're getting close to the top or not until it's too late. With this, you've got no second guesses. You can tell exactly how much product's in there and stop when you get close to the top. The other reason I like it is the fact that it's such a big opening. I can, if I'm getting close to the end of the soap in the bottle bought from the shop, I can just leave it on the top to drain out. I don't have to hold it there. I don't have to go and find a funnel to sit it in. I can just sit it on the top of here, and it is in big enough hole that it will hold it in place. Even this one, which isn't as big of a hole, does that as well. So I like the look of them, but also the practicality of them as well. And my next house item, or my last house item, is our bread maker. We bought it a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, from Aldi. I think it was around £60, so relatively cheap for a bread maker, but we've really enjoyed using it. We've even done our pizza dough in it, and I know it's really easy to make pizza dough, but sometimes you just need anything as easy as possible. And one night Keith even put all the ingredients in for the pizza dough and put it on a timer so that at say 3 o'clock the dough would start being prepared, so that when I was ready to make the pizza I could just get the dough out and put the pizza in the oven, and I didn't have to think about anything else. And so it just sat there overnight waiting, and it worked perfectly. So we will definitely be doing that again. We've made focaccia bread, that's gone in the oven, and we've made our regular loaves as well. Now obviously this isn't the best for my waistline. I really need to stop eating as much bread. But we have eased off. We were making a lot of bread to begin with. We have eased off now, so we're not eating bread all the time. But it's been nice to have some homemade loaves. So now I've just got 2 items from the boys that they've been enjoying the last few months. First of all, Tommy. He has been loving his Paw Patrol Marshall pyjamas. They are fleecy. I haven't got them in front of me because they're in the wash, unfortunately. That's because he wears them all the time. As soon as they come out of the wash, he wants to wear them again. But they're really fleecy and they're great because if he kicks his blanket off in the night, I know he's going to stay warm because it's like he's wearing a blanket around his body, and so he's not going to lose that. Obviously his feet are out, but the rest of him are being kept warm. But yeah, he loves it. The legs have got, I think, Marshalls all over, and then the top is red with a big Marshall on the front. They had other characters as well, but that was the one that he chose. And they were from Primark. And for Fraser, it is these little shoes. Of course, not his favourite, but they are my favourite for him. I wanted a little pair of shoes because we're getting into the winter months. He's not wearing baby grows anymore. I don't even know if you can get baby grows for his size. He's getting so big. And he kicks his socks off and he pulls his socks off. The instant he sees socks on, he's pulling at them. And so I wanted to get a pair of shoes, and so I went online, I found these, and people said they were really good and that they stayed on their feet, and they said that you can wear them up to age 2 because when they're learning to walk, it's best to be barefoot rather than in shoes, and to kind of have the contact with the ground. But in winter, obviously, you want to keep your baby's feet covered and you want to keep their socks on. So I bought these. They are Juicy Bumbles, and they are a leather, I'm pretty sure they're leather, and kind of got like a suede sole. So I don't know if that gives more grip, possibly gives a little bit more grip than leather would. They're blue with a kind of creamy, yellowy creamy trim and the stars. And this part here underneath is elasticated, and that the elastic goes all the way around the back, and this part isn't elasticated, that just goes across the front of the foot. And they don't stay on 100% of the time because he pulls them off. He finds it hard to get them off, but if he manages to get the hold of the top part of his sock, like up here on the foot, he can get both of them off. But he doesn't do that all the time, and these do stay on the majority of the time. So now if we're going out, he wears these so he can keep his shoes on, so he keep his socks on and keep his feet warm. And finally, I've got 2 programs on Netflix, 2 series to share with you that I've really enjoyed. Actually, one film, if I remember the name of it, that I would really like to share with you this time. And the first series is called Safe, and I'm just going to read it out to you because it's a while since I watched it, but I do remember really enjoying it. So it says, widow surgeon Tom has struggled to raise his 2 daughters alone following his wife's death a year ago. Things seem to be on the right track for the family, who live in a gated community because they have close friends nearby, and Tom is in early stages of a new relationship. But the situation takes a turn for the worse when Jenny, Tom's oldest daughter, goes missing along with her boyfriend. Tom enlists girlfriend Sophie, a police detective, to help locate the teens, but her new partner is working her own agenda. As the investigation intensifies, Tom unearths dark secrets about the people closest to him in his affluent neighbourhood. The drama series was created by mystery novelist Harlan Coben. So really enjoyed watching that. It did keep you on your toes, and I didn't really expect the outcome of what happened. I guess partway through you start like suspecting things, but at the beginning definitely didn't expect what did happen to happen. I'm not going to say anything in case you want to watch it, but that was a really good series to watch. Really enjoyed that. And the other one is called Unforgotten. So Unforgotten is a British crime drama television series, and the programme followed 2 London detectives, DCI Casey Stewart and DI Sonny Khan, as they solve cold cases of disappearance and murder. So basically they find bodies, or yeah, I think it's bodies. It's a while since I've watched this as well, but they have been there for quite some time, so they are having to kind of pull up old evidence to see how the person went missing, and people knew that the person went missing, or maybe even knew that they were killed, but don't know the full ins and outs of it. So they're kind of unearthing these cases to find out what actually happened, and some of these cases are from like 20 years previous. So that was really fun to watch, and brilliant that it was a British drama. I do like watching programmes from other countries, but it is sometimes nice to watch them from your own country, but I enjoyed that as well. And the last item from Netflix is a film, and it's called Wanda. It stars Julia Roberts, and it's about their journey as a parents of a child who has deformities from birth. It's a beautiful film, and it's kind of his relationships with people around him, his sister and friends at school who seem like friends but sometimes they don't seem like friends, and it is just a lovely film. If you were ever looking for something to watch, not sure what to watch, maybe on a Friday night or Saturday night, I would definitely suggest you watching that. It was beautiful, and just to see how people react, because this child did have some quite severe deformities on his face, but he is entitled to be in everyday life and not be hidden away, because he was homeschooled until a point, and then they decided to put him into regular school, and he should be allowed to go into regular school and not be traumatized by that. And it was nice to see how he reacted to situations as well. I'm not sure that it was a true story. It felt like a true story, but I don't know that it was. But if it wasn't, I'm sure there are plenty of children out there and adults who have been in the same situation, who have been looked at and had names been called names, or just been put into really horrible situations. So it was a really uplifting film, and it was nice to see Julia Roberts in a role where she wasn't always perfect looking, because she was a mum looking after 2 children, and she was tired, and like many of us are, and she looked tired, and she just looked very normal, so it was nice to see her in that kind of role. Well, I think that's all my favourites for autumn. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.